Imagine walking into your backyard while playing and finding a buried Ferrari. This is not a story. This has actually happened.
Now these cars are still owned. They are not abandoned, but they have been left in these barns for decades. Let's go check it out and see what we can find.
And not only this, legendary cars worth millions have been pulled out of dusty barns and forgotten garages. These are the 10 most expensive barn finds ever discovered. And the final one broke all barn find records, even beating the $18 million Baillon Collection. 1974, Ferrari Dino 246 GTS. Two kids were playing in a backyard in 1978 when they literally found a buried 1974 Ferrari Dino 246 GTS in Los Angeles. This Dino was bought in 1974 by Rosendo Cruz as a gift for his wife. Soon after, it was stolen during a dinner outing. What no one knew was that Cruz himself planned it. He hired thieves for insurance fraud, got a $22,500 payout, and was supposed to split the money. But the thieves did something insane. They buried the car instead of chopping it, wrapped it in blankets and plastic, and even stuffed towels in the exhaust to protect it. Then they forgot where they buried it. Heavy rains exposed the car 3 years later. Police called it a righteous theft. The Dino went viral and was put up for a sealed bid auction. While on display, thieves stole parts from it again. Most bids were fake. Later, Brad Howard bought it from the insurance company, drives the restored version regularly, and proudly runs the plate "Dug Up." He says he will never sell it. 3 Belgian Bugattis. How would you feel after opening a broken Belgian garage blocked by a car and 200 rain-soaked sandbags and finding 3 Bugattis asleep for 60 years? Well, that is exactly what Mathieu Lamour and Pierre Novikov discovered. Inside were a 1937 Bugatti Type 57 Cabriolet by Graeber, a Type 49 limousine, a Type 40 and a 1925 Citroën. All untouched since the late 1950s. They belonged to Dutch sculptor August Thomassen, a hardcore Bugatti lover who used these cars for art research, not driving. The star is the Type 57 Graeber Cabriolet, one of just 9 ever made, still fully original and expected to sell for up to £540,000. The Type 49 is even crazier. It was a 1932 Paris Motor Show car, hidden during World War II with its wheels removed so Germans could not steal it. It was literally a barn find twice. The Type 40 was driven in Alpine rallies and later rebuilt by Thomassen himself. The Citroën still has its hat net and thermometer cap. All 4 went to Art Curial's Retromobile auction, expected to cross $1 million. Baillon Collection. Grandsons never knew their grandfather's $52 million car collection existed until they inherited it. 2 French brothers walked into their late grandfather's property expecting old furniture. Instead, they found over 100 legendary cars rotting inside barns and sheds across a French chateau. This was the secret Baillon Collection. Bugatti, Delahaye, Talbot Lago, Delage, Ferrari, Maserati were all hidden away. Roger Baillon was a French industrialist who, after World War II, quietly rescued rare cars from scrapyards to save them from destruction. He dreamed of building a public museum, not making money. When his business collapsed in the 1970s, banks forced him to sell some cars, but he kept the best and locked them away. Ivy wrapped around wheels. Weeds grew inside cabins. Experts later called it a metallic graveyard and a museum at the same time. After the grandsons called Art Curial, even the experts were stunned. Cars they had only heard rumors about were real. At auction in 2015, records exploded. The 1961 Ferrari 250 GTSWB California Spider sold for $18.5 million. A Maserati hidden under magazines sold for over $2 million. 1967, Shelby GT500. For 41 years, a 1967 Shelby GT500 never moved an inch since 1981. People call it an untouched survivor. The owner added exactly 0 miles, and the odometer still reads 44,496. Jerry Heasley says he wanted a 1967 Shelby Mustang for over a decade, and one phone call changed everything. His friend Dan Bailey heard about the car at a small-town Nebraska car show, where the owners casually mentioned they had a Shelby sitting in a barn. Before even seeing it, Jerry checked the serial number in the Ford database. Red exterior, black interior, 4-speed, factory shipped to Nebraska. Fully legit. When they reached the barn, the story got darker. The Shelby had no engine or transmission. It was sent to a body shop in the early 1980s, and that shop burned down the same day with some parts inside. It's crazy that the car survived. It was stored in a climate-protected barn, but animals damaged the interior. Original parts were scattered around, mixed with parts from other Shelby years. Every piece had to be checked. Jerry bought the car, calling it his dream car, and the family said goodbye knowing it was going to the right home. 1964 Shelby Cobra Daytona Coupe. The 1964 Shelby Cobra Daytona Coupe was Shelby's secret weapon against Ferrari, and only 6 were ever built. The first prototype, SCX-2287, vanished in the 1970s after racing glory and shocked the world when it resurfaced in private storage in 2001, triggering a nasty ownership fight. The mystery ended when it sold for $4 million to the Simeone Foundation Museum. It was driven by legends like Phil Hill and Bob Bondurant and built only to win. Shelby did not care how it looked. He said, "I don't give a shit what it looks like. Is it going to be fast?" Is that even a question? It had a light body, huge power, an aero so extreme that Ferrari felt threatened. One unfinished Daytona even became an urban legend after it never showed up at Le Mans. People said it crashed on the way. The truth was simpler. It was never ready. When cars this rare resurface, even moving them matters. That is why enclosed container transport is used to protect treasures like this across borders. Add Palmen's 230 car collection. A huge unknown classic car collection of 230 cars was discovered in the Netherlands. This was not a museum. This was one man, Ad Palmen, and he kept it a secret for 40 years. It all started with a yellow Lancia B20. From there, the collection quietly exploded into one of Europe's biggest hidden car treasures. These cars were stored inside a church and 2 dry but dusty warehouses. Palmen regularly started the engines himself, so they never seized. Most cars were never restored and stayed exactly how they entered the barns. Almost no one knew this place existed. He barely sold anything and rarely showed the cars. That is why people call it one of the best kept secret car collections in Europe. I must say the taste was unreal. Italian legends like Alfa Romeo, Lancia, Maserati and Ferrari. British icons like Jaguar, Aston Martin and Rolls-Royce. German BMW, Mercedes and NSU. Even rare names like Tatra, Fackelwagen, Moretti and Monaca. In total, over 230 cars. Due to his age, the entire collection is now going to auction. One car alone sold for nearly $600,000. It is unlikely anyone will ever see a collection like this again in their lifetime. 1969 Dodge Charger Daytona. This guy went to Alabama to buy a Chevelle and walked out owning one of the rarest muscle cars ever built. This is the 1969 Dodge Charger Daytona barn find that shocked the car world. Charlie Lyons and his sons run Charlie's classic cars in Alabama. While checking a 1970 Chevelle, the seller casually mentioned a wing car hiding nearby. One Superbird and one Daytona. Charlie knew the truth. Only 503 Daytonas were ever built, and this was the real deal. The car was sitting in a shed with just 2 owners and only 20,000 miles. Original paint, matching numbers, even the hose clamps were factory. Charlie said, "It was an unmolested car, weathered, surface rust. A pet even slept on the driver's seat." The owner said, The car has never been for sale. Charlie kept texting for months. Then one day the message came. The deal was done. They aired the tires, freed the brakes, and pulled it out of the barn after decades. This Daytona had bucket seats, an automatic, a 444 barrel, and wild flames added by the second owner at 18 before spring break. It later sold at Mecum in 2016 for $90,000. 1937, Bugatti Type 57 S Atalante. This Bugatti is proof that the golden age of barn finds is far from over. A 1937 Bugatti Type 57 S Atalante, one of just 17 ever made, sat forgotten in a garage near Newcastle for nearly 48 years. The last tax disc expired in 1960. It stayed untouched until the owner, Dr. Harold Carr, passed away in 2007. His family had no idea this car even existed. This Bugatti was once owned by Earl Howe, a Le Mans winner, and Dr. Carr bought it in 1955 for just £895. Every major part is original and exactly as it left Molsheim. When discovered, it sold for around $3.5 million. In 2022 at Pebble Beach, it crossed $10 million. Bonhams called it one of the most beautiful cars ever built. And honestly, that feels like an understatement. While this one was found, one Bugatti is still missing. Chassis 57453 vanished during World War II. Until 2025, people are still hoping it's hiding in some dusty barn, fueling $100 million plus barn find rumors. 1957 Corvette Airbox Racer. Next we have a 1957 Corvette Airbox Racer that stayed hidden in a barn for 46 years. Only 43 of these were ever built, and today it is believed that barely 15 are still around. This car was a serious racing prototype and a key part of Corvette's early racing history, packed with advanced aerodynamics for its time. Before disappearing, this Corvette lived a full racing life. It competed in brutal road races across California, Nevada, and even Pikes Peak under owner Jack Coyle. Later, Roger Daisley shipped it overseas to Okinawa, Japan, where it raced the Okinawa Hill Climb and the Macau Grand Prix in Hong Kong. After coming back to the US, Troy Mason briefly ran it as a street car and drag racer. Once retired, it sat damaged and forgotten in a Kentucky barn. Current owner Dale Flynn restored it with his sons after years of research. 1961 Ferrari 250 GT California Spider. You are looking at what became the most expensive barn find car ever sold. It is a 1961 Ferrari 250 GT SWB California Spider, found buried under decades of dust inside a French barn, where it had been parked since the 1960s. But it turned out to be a lucky car because it was hidden deep inside the barn with 59 other cars, saving it from major weather damage. It went to auction exactly as found, in horrible condition, covered in dust, cobwebs and old magazines. And still, in 2014, it sold for a shocking $18.5 million. Fewer than 40 of these Ferraris exist. This one had covered headlights and was remarkably complete despite decades of neglect. It once belonged to French movie star Alain Delon, then to collector Roger Baillon, who dreamed of opening a car museum. That dream collapsed after his business went bankrupt, leaving the cars abandoned. The auction specialist said, "Some people knew a rare Ferrari existed, but no one knew it was a California." This single car beat every barn find record ever. Even the entire Baillon collection was expected to sell for $18 million. So the next time you see an old garage or a locked barn, take a second look, because that might just be worth millions. Which barn find is your favorite? Let us know in the comments and subscribe for more rare automotive stories you won't see everywhere.